Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Prophetic Marriage Ministry. My name is Shannon, if this is your first time, and I want to welcome you to my channel. So I want to explain what the book of Ezra is, and also I want to explain the fast and what the fast has been speaking to me so far. So basically, the book of Ezra, the background story is King Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonians has exiled the Jewish people from Jerusalem. And the Jewish people, they were either imprisoned, killed, or scattered to distant lands. And so in Ezra, the book is about how the Jewish people are coming back out of exile and they are beginning to rebuild the temple of God that is in Jerusalem. But on the road to rebuilding this temple, they have experienced so many trials and tribulations and, so many things that would have discouraged them from beginning this rebuilding of the temple of God. And so fast forward, King Artaxerxes, he has appointed Ezra, who is a priest and a scribe, to basically lead the people to lead the Jewish people to Jerusalem to begin rebuilding this temple. And so on the road to Jerusalem, Ezra feels the need to call a fast so that God can protect them on the road to Jerusalem, because he feels that, why are we depending on King Artaxerxes for help? Because they wanted to ask the king for help, but he was ashamed to ask the king for help because he's like, hey, we serve a God that can do all things. So he's praying for forgiveness, for protection and provision as they're on the road to Jerusalem, so they will be protected from any outside forces or any demonic forces that would stop them on this journey. And so they were protected. And that was the point of the fast. And that's basically the book of Ezra, the rebuilding of the temple of God, the Jewish people coming back out of exile on the road to Jerusalem and fasting as they're on their way to Jerusalem to rebuild the temple. And so what this speaks to me is restoration. That is the main thing that comes to mind, is restoration back to God. And I know many of us are standing for kingdom spouses and we're waiting for them to be reconciled back to God. And, knowing that God is going to do it, but he's going to do it in his own timing. So some of us are fasting for that. Some of us are fasting for our own reconciliation back to Christ, because maybe some of you may have felt like you have fallen weak during this journey, or you may just feel like overall other areas in your life you want to be reconciled and restored back to God. And this fast will help you get close to God first and foremost. And you can, ask God for forgiveness for whatever you feel like you may have done along the way that may have separated you from God. And also pray to God for provision and protection and whatever else you may need during this time, just as Ezra prayed as they were on the road to restoration of the temple of God. And so what the fast has been speaking to me is just just to settle down and let God move, let him speak, let him do what he's going to do, let him restore me, restore my strength, restore my hope, and basically get me prepared for the next thing that he's about to do in my life. Like this restoration, I can already feel is going to be so great, so amazing between me and my kingdom spouse. And we have started this new month of August recently. So it will be a great idea to start it in the beginning of this new month. It can lay the foundation, and rebuilding something, you have to lay a foundation in order to rebuild something new. Okay. So that's basically what it is. Now, the details of the fast is for the first 7 days, we are eating fruits, vegetables, water and juice, drinking water and juice for the first 7 days. Now, for the last 7 days, it is liquid soups and something else. I can't fully remember, but I will post the details down below so you can view that if you wanted to join this fast, whether you're joining in the middle of the first 14 days of August, or you can, pick up where we are, or you can start over on the first day, although you may look at this on the third or the fourth day, or you may be looking at this years later, and you can start it whenever you want to. That's my dog. Yes, that's my dog. But anyway, so moving forward, I am still doing coaching during this time. So do not hesitate to send me an email for coaching. I am so blessed. Okay, you guys, I am so blessed. Every time I talk to each and every one of you, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so loving. And it's just so amazing. I just thank God that he has graced me to be able to speak with each and every one of you. So if you need coaching in reference to just things in general with your life or your kingdom spouse or whatever it may be. You know, God has graced me to be able to do this. And I'm so grateful and thankful that those of you who have sat and coached with me, I'm just grateful and thankful that we have had that time together. And also, I wanted to thank those of you who have sown into my ministry. I am so blessed for that. Oh my goodness. Like, thank you. I don't care how much it is, because people do not have to sit here and give their, $5, whatever, $2, $50, whatever it is, whatever the amount. God does not care about the amount. It is the posture of the heart. So if you feel not editing this video. If you feel led to sow into this word, definitely do that. If you feel God is leading you to do it, and I will leave that information down in the comment section below, and I will leave my email in the comment section below if you would like to email me for coaching. Alrighty, y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Prophetic Marriage Ministry. I will see you again in this next video. Bye-bye.